Hi guys, welcome back to Accidentally Vegan. Obviously, I am really bad at updating this, but I'm not gonna go ahead and make excuses that I'm busy because that's kind of obvious. But right now it's spring break and I have a little bit more time. Not really that much more, but a little bit more. So anyway, I am using the little time I have for myself now to finally get back into shape and exercise, which is why I'm kind of gross right now. I just went for a bike ride, and yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I went for a really long distance bike ride. It was 40 miles, so it was a good start to the season, and it was moderately windy. But then today, I only did half that distance because it was really windy. It was 45 miles per hour winds, and I got knocked down twice by this wind. Literally, like, I was hunched into the lower handlebars and trying to maintain a good form and stay on my bike, but the wind pushed me over. And thank God I was on a county road that was pretty desolate, because if there had been traffic, it would not have been a good situation. So then I realized, safety first. I'm not gonna die. I don't want to get hit by a car. I don't want to, fall into, like, other than just the asphalt that I fell on was pretty flat and clean, fortunately, but I didn't want to fall somewhere worse and damage myself nor my bike, so I decided I was gonna go back. So anyway, when I got home, relieved, I decided to make. There's something in my eye. I've been suffering from allergies really badly. Um, I decided to make a green smoothie, and as you can tell, this one is very, very, very green. And this is a different recipe than the one I made before. I'm gonna just talk about it briefly and go take a shower because I really need to do that. Anyway, um, I did a little bit of um, resistance workout when I got home, and then I made this green smoothie, which has a bunch of kale leaves in it. I finally got some kale again. If I had to estimate, um, it was a good chunk of kale. Cup worth. It was probably like 3 cups worth of kale, if not more. I guess in the entire blender, I use a Ninja. It's pretty large. It was filled with no space left because all the kale was in it. But kale is curly, so it takes up a lot of volume. So really, it's not that much once it gets broken down. So I broke that down by itself, so that I could fit in other pieces of fruit. And then I put in one very ripe banana, so it's very sweet, and a pretty ripe pear, and some flaxseed, 3 tablespoons of flaxseed, and a splash of almond milk and cinnamon. And that's all I put in. And you get this. And I put it, oh yeah, and I put in like 6 cubes of ice because for some reason it was just not cold. So, the ice also helps give it a little bit of body as well. I like a thicker kind of smoothie. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to share today. And I don't know if you can see what kind of consistency that is at all, but it's you can see the flecks of the kale and the flaxseed, and of course ground flaxseed. Um, so yeah, it's a really pretty color. It's not that. Sometimes I get a really weird dark green. I mean, I'll still drink it, but it's certainly not appetizing looking to a lot of people. I'm used to it. I don't really care. But when you get a nice, brighter green like this, it's a lot more fruity and spring looking. It looks a lot more inviting. So I guess it looks a little darker here now because of the lighting in this apartment, and I have like no natural lighting at all. So anyway, let me know if you guys try it and if you like it. All right, take care. Bye bye.